BBC presenter, Stephen Nolan, has been taken off air following accusations of offensive and inflammatory comments. A spokesperson from the BBC released a statement saying they would take appropriate action after reviewing an episode of Nolan's show. Nolan has been an active radio and television presenter since 2002, and was previously a popular radio presenter on BBC 5 Live. In 2019, Nolan was listed by the BBC as one of its most popular and important radio presenters in the UK. The BBC had previously come under fire for not taking action against several presenters accused of offensive speech. This most recent incident has prompted plenty of backlash from viewers, with many questioning why action wasn't taken before. Despite the BBC not giving any more information on the nature of Nolan's offensive comments, they have made it clear that his broadcast was not suitable. Unsurprisingly, Nolan's removal has been welcomed by many, with some viewing it as a positive step forward. However, it has also been criticized by supporters of the presenter, who believe the BBC unfairly targeted Nolan. Many of his fans have taken to social media to express their disappointment and shock at the news. Regardless, the BBC have shown that they are taking steps to stick to their values and remain accountable for their output. Nolan views himself as a provocateur, however, his views have come across as offensive to many in the past. It is possible that it was his controversial comments which ultimately led to the BBC taking him off air. Whatever the case, Nolan won't be appearing on the BBC anytime soon, as his statements violated their policies. This has been well received by many, given the current sensitivities surrounding the issue of offensive language. Nonetheless, his supporters feel let down by the decision to take him off air, believing it was unjustified. His removal from broadcasting has been viewed by some as a reflection of the BBC's current stance on offensive speech. The BBC have remained reliable and consistent in their decision-making, not allowing Nolan to continue broadcasting. While it is difficult to ascertain the full extent of Nolan's speech, the BBC must be commended for their stance. Controversy and disagreement have followed the decision to take him off air, with many people expressing their thoughts on the issue. Taking into account the severity of the accusations, the BBC appear to have acted appropriately. In future, it is hoped that the BBC will take more action against offensive speech to avoid similar controversies. However, the opinion on Nolan's suspension still remains divided, with some believing he was treated unfairly. Although often controversial, his views were popular with a wide-ranging demographic, influencing many. His absence will likely be felt by many of his long-term listeners and viewers alike.